Welcome back to the channel. If you've been following along, I covered up my rear windows in my van, and now I'm going to upgrade these flimsy insulation covers that I made before. So these were Velcro dotted to the window, and the Velcro never stayed on the window, and if it did stay on the window, it came off of these material. And also this material itself kind of peels back, and I've been putting these on and off the window quite often, and they just kind of fell apart. So they need an upgrade, and that's what I'm going to do today. Actually, if you look in behind me, I have a upgraded magnetic window visor that I've already made, so I'll show you that now. So this is what we are upgrading to. It is magnetic. It is twice as thick, more than twice as thick as before. And I attached this all with rivets. So the other one was just spray glue, but I needed some sort of mechanical attachment to make it a lot more robust, and that's exactly what this is. So we'll get to it. We'll show you what was involved in making this, and that's pretty much that. So let's get to it. So first step was to attach these magnets. I attached these with Gorilla Glue, and if you look here on the other side, this is in action now. So these are all glued on, and then I taped with this, the tape I used with the Reflectix insulation. I taped it on, and these have actually been overnight. And I will say I've taken off all the magnets on every one of those windows, and every one of the magnets stayed stuck. I was a little bit concerned that when I pulled this off, I was going to rip off the glue, but that's not the case. So I think the glue is going to hold, I think it's going to hold really well, because the Velcro that I had attached to here, it came off every time it got warm, or if I pulled the shades off like 2-3 times, it was coming off like 100%. So I really think these magnets are stuck for good. So yeah, I just got to peel all this off and get to some cutting. You can see how easily that comes off. And I'm going to reuse this piece of Reflectix because it's perfectly good. Has a little glue residue, but it'll work. And it's already cut to size of my window, which is very handy. Yank that off. Peel off all these Velcros.
So obviously, this is not very complicated. I'm just cutting out a second piece to match the first piece. If I didn't already have a template made, I'd have to make a template, but I didn't. So this is very easy.
There we go. Got 2 pieces. Go back to the van.
At this point, it's time to get the magnets onto the shade themselves. And I do that by putting tape stuck on with magnets in reverse, pushing up the panel against it so it sticks to it. And then I'm gluing each magnet down and taping it with Gorilla Glue and tape.
So I got my magnets all taped and glued on, so they are very secure. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this. This is just craft felt, and I'm gonna put it. Dog barking again. I'm gonna put it down like this. And I'll cut some up here. And then I'm going to do my second layer, which I will glue down with spray glue and Gorilla Glue on the corners. And then I'm going to tape it. That's what I'm going to do now. So I'm just going to get to it, cut this out, glue it on, go from there. Okay, so this is all taped up. I put a little cross on there to give it a little more structure, but it's all taped around the edges. The magnets are glued in along with taped in, so it's held in like mechanically with the tape, but also chemically with the glue. And now I did a test fit. It does fit in my window. So now I'm just going to cover it. This is a tablecloth I bought on Amazon. It's very thin, as you can probably see right through it. So I don't think it cuts down fully on the reflective quality of this, but also when you look through the window, you're barely going to see, or you won't see, the shininess. So that's what I got to do. Wrap this up, spray glue it on, cut around the edges. Okay, so I got this thing all trimmed down to size, and my final piece is these rivets. So these are just little like leather making rivets, I guess you call it. I got them on Amazon. They were pretty cheap, and they got 200 pieces, I think, which I think is, maybe it's 200 pairs, but two sides, A and a B. And then I bought a little kit that came with a little punch, and this is the rivet making tools along with a hammer. So basically I'm going to pick my spots around the edge right here. I'm going to, ow, there we go. It's through both sides. Wiggle that free. And I'm going to take my male end of the rivet, pop that in there, put this bottom piece. Now we get the little top hat. Pop it on there. Take my little hammer thing. Boom, 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 boom. And now we have a rivet. And now it's holding everything tight, so with the rivets you shouldn't be able to pull off the material because it's glued down, riveted down, it's all taped down. It should not come apart. If I lose a couple rivets, it still should be together. But that's pretty much that. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to rivet. I'll put a bunch of rivets through here. And yeah, I'm just going to keep going down like that, put a bunch of rivets in, and I will meet up at the end when this is finished, ready to go in the inside, and we can close out this video at that point. Okay, so here's the final piece, riveted together, glued together. You might be able to sort of see if there's a reflection or not. And we're going to take it up, and we're going to put it in this window behind you. So it magnets on. It's going to go up in here. And there we go. That is in. It's tight, very plush. This one's a tight fit. You'll actually see on the rears, which I'll take you to in a second, there's a little more room. This has got my netting, so it is a tight fit, but I'll open up the rears, show you what we got going over there. Slide this one up in here. Pops on. This one in here. So there we go. That's it. New upgraded, insulated, stealth window panels. They look good here. They look good here. Obviously look good in there. Now I got one more to make, but I'm probably not going to make it today. I'm going to go inside, watch the Super Bowl. I don't really care who wins. I just hope everyone has a good time. Peace.